Hey y'all, welcome back to another video. My name is Quee. If you are new, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hey y'all, for today's mukbang, we're gonna be eating on some honey hot garlic wings. Yeah, I made these garlic wings inspired by this place. I ate it when was it? Last week. They were like honey hot garlic. It's called Wings and Company or something like that. It's in Stonecrest, Georgia. So I decided to make the sauce myself, y'all. So here we are. I got 10 wings. I fried my wings real hard. I got some extra sauce right here on the side, y'all. This sauce is so freaking good, y'all. I put garlic paste instead of like garlic powder or real garlic. So if I need some more sauce, I got it right here. I got some celery right here, and I got some ranch dressing for my wings. Hey y'all, how y'all doing? Let me know how y'all doing. So hungry. Y'all, for today's drink, we're gonna have some pink Moscato. This is bubbly. I don't really like this too much, y'all, but I don't want it to go to waste, so we're gonna drink it today. Happy Monday, y'all. Today is Monday. Toast y'all. Put the ranch right here. So y'all, we do have a story time today. The story time today comes from For My Man, but I want to taste these wings first. How y'all doing? Let me know how y'all doing. I haven't done a mukbang in so long, so I'm happy to be doing a mukbang today, y'all. I didn't even say my grace. Amen. I'm gonna put some more of this sauce. Gonna be my thumbnail. So y'all, let's get to the first wing, honey. I'm hungry. I only ate one time today. Y'all, it's getting dark early, so the time must be about to go back up. It's 7 o'clock right now and it's dark. And yeah, I kind of made them real spicy too because I put a lot of cayenne pepper in them. Yeah, this sauce can be sold at stores. I ain't playing. So freaking good. That's how you eat a chicken wing. Yeah, it right there. It's heavy, okay? What y'all eat on y'all wings? Y'all eat ranch or blue cheese? I like both. So yeah, we're gonna jump right into the story time. And like I said, y'all, it comes from For My Man. So this happened in New Orleans. So y'all, this 21-year-old named Brittany. Brittany was 21. She worked as a correction officer at the prison. She had a son, and she met this guy in prison. Y'all, he had the funniest name. His name was Horatio. Sound like a math problem to me. But that was his name. But she made him in the prison and she started liking him. So people started to notice that they were getting close. Y'all even. So people started to notice that we getting close. So Brittany got scared. So she just went on and quit because she didn't want to get in trouble. And I think that's like a felony offense if you know, messing with an inmate while you are employed. And a couple months later, Horatio got out of jail. So they linked up. Nothing changed. She was still in love with him. She was head over heels over Horatio. I don't know what he was in jail for. Some type of violent crimes. Some type of violent crime. So he got out like a couple months after she quit. They continue their little fling that they got going on. So one day, this body come up floating in the lake. So it's a woman's body. And like her hands are like tied behind her back. She had a weight on her leg, you know, just to keep her body down. So I think that's why people put weights. I watch too many crime shows, y'all, so I know. I promise y'all I ain't trying to kill nobody. So she was like bound in the water and her body floated up to the top. So I guess her weight fell off, so that's why her body floated, you know, to surface. So they tried to identify the lady. And they finally identified her because she had a significant tattoo on her back. Her family had reported her and her husband missing like some weeks before. Because they had like a rental car, her and her husband. And the rental car place was looking for the car that they never returned. So and the family couldn't find them. So the family had already reported them missing. So they finally ID'd her body. Her name was Lakeisha. So now they're looking for the van that they rent. They find the van abandoned somewhere, like at a hotel or something, in like a different city. So they open the van, they find blood all in the van, the back of the van. So they looking like, okay, this might be the crime scene, and her husband might be dead too because they still can't find him. And the truck looked like a murder scene off a movie. Cause it was like blood all in the back. They tested the blood and the blood came back to be Lakeisha and her husband's, but they already kind of figured like he's dead too, but they don't have a body yet. So a couple days later, they see another body surface from the lake. Sure enough, it's her husband's Kenneth's body. Lakeisha's husband's name is Kenneth. And it's his body. So they check the husband's phone records, they check the wife's phone records, and they see, you know, that they've been talking to Horatio, which Horatio and the husband is cousins. So they found this out like later in the case. The husband and Horatio is cousins. Kenneth. So this guy named Frank, he come forward because they put the van on the news, you know, saying it's reported in a missing case, you know, a missing persons case, which they've already found their bodies, but he just came in so he can clear his name. Well, clear his name. Wow, this sauce is so freaking good. It's like sweet, garlicky, and hot. So the guy comes in, his name is Frank. Frank said that the van was parked in his backyard one day. He said he didn't have a car, but he stayed there with his nephew. His nephew name is Steven. So he said he needed to go to ATL one day because he said he sold clothes. He go get some clothes from ATL and then he buy them for like a cheap price and then he sell them. That was his like his little side hustle. So he called his nephew Steven. Asked him about the van. He's like, who van parked in the backyard? So he said Steven said something about the van was used in some type of deal or something like that. But Frank said he wasn't surprised because his nephew had like a reputation of you know, robbing and, you know, robbing people. So he said he wasn't alarmed. He just wanted to use the truck. So Steven told him, yeah, he can use the truck. So he said when he got to Atlanta, he said that's when he seen the van on the news, you know, saying it was involved in like a missing person case. So that's when he said he looked in the trunk of the car and he saw all the blood in the car. So he acting like he didn't know nothing about it. So he said that's when he ditched the truck because he was like he didn't want to be connected to it in any type of way. So the police let him go because they don't have no, you know, they don't have no reason to keep him. So they let him go. They don't have no evidence against him. They just, you know, hearing his story, which they don't believe his story anyway, but they don't have nothing to charge him with right now. So they let him go. And they tracked down the cousin, the nephew, which is Steven. So Steven's like, what'd he say? I forgot what Steven said. He said his homeboy, Horatio, came to him one day at the studio. He said he knew Horatio through, you know, music. Horatio was like a big promoter or something. So he could promote his music for him because he was like an upcoming rapper, struggling rapper or whatever. Y'all, it is so hot in my house right now. I don't know if I need to turn the air on or turn it off. This morning I had the heat on. That's fall weather for you. It's so hot in here. So Steven is like, Horatio came to the studio one night, you know, asking him to get rid of a van. So he like, what for? He like, just get rid of it. So he said he got rid of the van. I mean, he said he kept the van. That's why the van was in his uncle's driveway. Locked him up right then because he's involved in, like, you know, tampering with evidence. So the police get like a the police get the weights that's on the victims, the weights that they use like to hold down their body. They get that and get the serial number off of it to see, you know, has anybody sold one in the area, or you know, have that same type of weight have been sold recently. So they found out that the weight was sold at like a local Walmart. And they have surveillance footage of who bought it. And guess what was, y'all? Brittany and Horatio. So you see her walking in Walmart. She's just the happiest ever, smiling from ear to ear. You see them, you know, they went to self-checkout. They checked the stuff out. They had like some cleaning supplies. They had some gloves. Basically a murder kit, what they call it. And they paid for it with Brittany card. They can see like what transaction they used or how they paid. So she paid for the stuff. Oh yeah, I'm getting full now. So now they feel like they got enough evidence to charge them. Get both of them in custody. Neither one of them is talking. They got Frank in there. They got Steven in there. Neither one is talking. Nobody's talking. And they play a trick on Brittany. You know, but she budged because she was so in love with him. So she didn't, of course, she won't snitching on her man girl. So nobody's talking, and the police already know they really don't have no evidence to go on. They like have no physical evidence. All the evidence they have is them buying like the weights and all the things that they use for the murder on tape. So that's all they have. So they thinking like that won't hold up in court. So they play this trick on Brittany. They tell her that Horatio, you know, really wasn't for her. But I think he did say this for real. His lawyer got like his messages off his phone. I think he did say it for real. You know, he was saying like he was playing her. He really wasn't in love with her. He was just using her for her money and stuff. So as soon as they said that, Brittany was ready to talk, honey. Brittany told it all to him. So she said one night Horatio called her to the studio. So she said she pulled up and she saw the van there, the truck. So she says a car parked at the studio beside the van, and it has like Lakeisha and Kenneth in it, the two dead victims. So she said she see Kenny get out and go in the studio. She said Horatio came out, you know, telling her to go introduce herself to Lakeisha, which is his cousin's wife. And she said she did. She got in the car, she talked to Lakeisha. They had like, you know, general conversation. She said a couple minutes later, Horatio walked out, but he didn't have Kenneth with him. So she said Horatio told Lakeisha to come in. So all them walking in, Lakeisha's in front, Brittany's in the middle, and then Horatio's in the back. So she said as they walking in, you know, they discovered that Kenneth's body is on the floor, like with a chair on top of him. So she said Lakeisha started going off, like, what did you do to him? So he started choking her out, like he put her in the chokehold. She said Horatio put her in the chokehold after she noticed her husband's body on the floor. He put her in the chokehold and he started choking her out. He beat her. So she said she ran out because she said she couldn't take it because she never seen him act like that, or she never seen nobody get beat up like that before. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm about 4 now. I got 4 left, so I ate 6. So Lakeisha said she ran out. She said Horatio ran after behind her. You know, he's sweet talking her. No, she said she left. She said she left. She went driving down the road. He kept calling her. She finally answered the phone. Oh, excuse me. She said she finally answered the phone. You know, he sweet talked her to come back. So she said she went back. And he told her, you know, if you love me, you will help me get rid of these bodies. So she said she sat in the car and waited for him to come. And she saw, I think it was like the engineer, the person who owned the studio. His name was Blue. And it was Steven and Frank. She said first they brought one body out in a trash bag. And they put it inside of the truck. In the back seat of the truck. And she said they brought another body out and put it in the back seat of the truck. So she said Horatio got in the car with her and he told her to drive behind the truck, which Steven was driving. She said they drove for a long time. They went through like 2 cities. She said they finally came to a stop on this bridge. So she said she stopped on the bridge. The truck was like further ahead of her. They took the bodies out. She said it was Steven and Blue that took the bodies out and dumped them over the bridge. Y'all, the people weren't even dead yet. But the autopsy said they died from drowning. So when they threw them in the water, they wasn't even dead yet. Oh my God. They did them so dirty. You bound somebody's hands behind that back and you throw them in a big body of water. Oh my God. It was so harsh. But Horatio ended up getting life, of course. For her testifying against Horatio, Brittany only got 10 years. Frank got like 9 years. And I think Steven got 35 years. And Blue, the guy that owned the studio, he was never heard from again. Nobody haven't found him yet. He's still on the run. Because he actually played a big part. He helped them get rid of the bodies. He dumped the bodies over the bridge. He did all that. But that was so messed up. But they don't even have a... So they never got a motive of why they did it. The police said it was on the... word around the street was it was for money and drugs. Like, Kenneth owed Horatio money. So he said he don't know... They don't know if it's true or not. But that's what people were saying on the street. So yeah, y'all. It was so crazy. Y'all gotta make y'all some of these wings. So I use Frank's hot sauce, Frank's wing sauce. I use red pepper flakes, cayenne pepper, honey, and that's it. And garlic paste, cause they like hot honey garlic. So good. Yeah, but it was a crazy story. Ooh, y'all, it's been a long day, honey. So look at all this sauce I got left. Y'all, I got all this sauce left. And I got these little cups from Walmart, so they have like tops to go to them. Girl, I'm gonna put that right in the refrigerator. This wine is too bubbly. Like, you can swallow, you can hit when you swallow, it's like a mouthful of bubbles. But anyway, y'all, I'm gonna let y'all go. Thank y'all for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, y'all. And let me know what y'all want to see me eat next. Hope y'all are liking the vlogs that I've been posting. I really enjoy vlogging, y'all. I can't really do mukbangs every day because I don't know, I don't like eating bad every day. So I do vlogs, mukbangs, and you know. But anyway, hope y'all are enjoying the vlogs. But anyway, y'all, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank y'all for watching the video, and I'll see y'all in my next one. Bye, y'all.